This is how not to do pool nails. I literally tried method after method after method just to eliminate everything and get right to how to do this trim. I actually didn't think it would take me this many tries, but let me show you guys what I came up with. So I found this video on Instagram and fell in love with this technique. You gotta get the creative juices flowing for this one. So I want to go ahead and get started. But first, I have to give a big shout out to Melody Susie for sponsoring this video. If you guys remember, like 2 weeks ago, I did an unboxing with this drill and a UV nail lamp from Melody Susie, and they sent me another drill. And this drill is a part of the P series, so it's just like this one. It's a pin drill, but it's a little different. To refresh your memory, this is the one I unboxed last week, and so far so good. I've been using it ever since. Now this one, that's what the front of the box looks like. And then this is the pin. It's a little bit different than the other one. So here's the drill bits that it comes with. Oops, there's that. I have never used a bit like this before. Like, it feels rubbery. I want to say that you just put the sanding bands on it, I think. Am I right or am I wrong? No, I'm right. There you go. They're for the sanding bands. Usually this isn't rubbery. That's why I was like a little confused. And then as you can already tell, you get a whole bunch of different sanding bands. Those are the only 2 drill bits that comes with it. And then we get a file, some cuticle oil, and then of course, the cord that you use to charge it. So let's just put one in. So with this one, you don't need to lock it or anything to twist it and lock it in. You just slide it in right there and it's already in and it's secure. So far, what I'm noticing is this is the affordable version of this one. So with this one, you can adjust the speed. You can go forward or backwards with it. And of course, you twist it to lock it in and unlock it and everything like that. And then it's digital. Once you turn it on, I think mine is dead because I've been using it. Oh, not so dead. But when you turn it on, you can see how fast you're going. Yeah, with this one, you don't get any of that. All you do is push it in really fast, turn it on, hold this button, and then it comes on. So yeah, I would say this one is the more affordable version of this one. So it looks like you can adjust the speed to this one. You have to press this button to change the speed. So the only way you'll know whether it's going faster or slower is by listening to the sound that it makes. So just listen really quick. And you see how that sound changed? Now I know it's going faster, and if I want it to go slower, I just press it again. So it looks like it only comes in 2 speeds. Fast and then slower, and then you press and hold it to turn it all the way off. Boom, pow. Gotta take these off. I had these on for a week. These were my absolute favorite to do, and it went viral on Instagram, but now we gotta say goodbye. I really want to save one, so let's put some cuticle oil. Oh, there it is. We actually need a lot. So I put some top coat on before I applied the nail. With the help of some cuticle oil, it should come all the way off. I must have only put 1 coat of top coat on this one. That's okay. Oh, that broke my heart. Now let's put this to work. I actually want to switch out. And let's press and hold it. And then it turns on. See, that's fast enough. Oh yeah. So it stops just a little bit on the first speed. Let's take it to the second speed. Oh yeah, that's fast enough. And at this speed, it doesn't stop, not one time. So yeah, I would actually prefer the second speed over the first speed. Yay. Okay, I actually drilled it down thin enough to actually just peel off like that. Look at that. And that's the top coat underneath. But that's how thin I was able to drill that off. And that's a whole nail tip right there. And then this is the top coat that I put on. So needless to say, this drill works. I'm just gonna lather each nail in cuticle oil because they need the moisture. Go ahead and massage that in there. Surprisingly today, I want to do a short set. So I'm going to give these soft gel squares a try. Here she is. I'm going to bring back out my Melody Susie mini lamp, rechargeable lamp, some solid gel glue. Go ahead and put about 5 little dots. That should work. And just tap for the UV nail lamp. And I find it best to go ahead and press it down before you cure and then move it in, because I have been putting on nails so crooked lately. Trying to put it on underneath the lamp. That's pretty good. We got a little extra seeping out the top, but it's nothing this cuticle nipper can't fix. I think that's good. I can drill the rest off. Just gonna pop this one in, the ceramic bit. But I just take the edge and just go at it at the cuticle. Y'all know the deal. Let's get our acetone. Only got a little bit more of this. And just melt everything together around the cuticle. Look at that. Can y'all see that? That's a nice side view right there. Bow that Oh, that's so nice. The shape is shaping. Yes, ma'am. Oh, y'all. I almost forgot. Gotta get my glove out. All nails are on. Okay, so I have my milky white, and then I have this blue, but in their video, they had a way darker blue than what I have. But I can go darker because I have darker. I had to dig for this one, but this is like an old Madam Glam kit that I got when I first started content creating. And you can tell how old it is. Look at the sides. Oh, look at that. You can tell that's been sitting for a while. Hold on, let's mix it on up together. Cause I think I want to use that over this. And just mix it on together. That color came right back. That ain't nothing but a mess. So they start with one coat of the milky white. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this on. And just by looking at the video, it looks like they didn't cure. And they went on and did the blue dots on the milky white. Milky white there for the moment of truth. They just did dots all over. Now here's where I start to get annoying, because now looking back at this, I think this was
actually pretty good, but I didn't like it. I felt like after we do another layer of that, then it would look too blotchy and you really wouldn't see the pattern. But yeah, it just gets worse from here. This was my second attempt. This was my third attempt. And it actually just keeps going, getting worse from there. So I'm just going to skip through this whole part for y'all, and we're going to get to the part where I figured it out.
I done redid this nail about 1,000 times. Yeah, at this point, I'm over it, but I think I got it down packed this time. But I'm gonna put one layer of that blue there, and then we're going to go ahead and cure. I got a lot of lint in this polish. Like usually, I will just put a whole nother nail on this because you can really see the dents in the nail from where I drilled off the polish to start over again. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure that for a little while. Ooh, look how bumpy that is. All right, one last time. I'm gonna take the white, put it over the black. This is the milky white. And honestly, I do not know why it took me so many tries when all I had to do was really just follow the video. I was not following the video. Top coat. That's what I was missing. The whole time I'm thinking something different when it's not even that difficult. All right. So we're gonna take some top coat on this and now make the dots. And I've done this before, so I don't know what I was thinking. Make the little drops. And I'm just gonna go all over with it. And let it spread a little bit, not too much. You literally just gotta watch it and it's spreading. It's going all over the place. Let me go ahead and cure that. Honestly, if you know the way that the pool looks when the light hits the water, it's not perfect circles. So it could be zigzaggy all over the place. It could bleed out a little bit and it still wouldn't matter because that will mimic perfectly what an actual pool looks like. So we're good. All right, another coat of this white, milky white on top. And I think this is the part that really makes it look like a pool. Look at my hands. My hands are so dirty. That's how y'all know I've been working at this for a while now. And then just do dots on top. And then it'll overlap. And it'll look really, really good. Hold on. Give me a second. Hurry up. I need top coat. Okay. That's too much. Hurry up, it's bleeding out. All right. This part gives me anxiety because it's like, you can't wait too long because it'll bleed out and maybe not look the way you want it to look, but that's enough, child. Let's go ahead and cure her right on up and we are done. It is a little bit bulky on the side, so guess what I'm about to do? Just fell it right on off. And y'all just won't see the sides. This is alcohol. I'm just gonna rub it down the sides. Some of that nail dust off. It does look like a pool. Look at the rest of the nails.
Now, please do not mind the shape. I had to redo these about 11 times off camera. So they don't look the best. I'm going to have to do this again to redeem myself for real.
Now, I actually want to do a little pool floaty, a little donut floaty on the thumb at least. So I have putty, modeling clay. I think that's what it's called. Is this orange? I really just want to do orange. It's orange. I'm gonna take a chunk of it. Really doesn't need that much because the little pool floaty has to fit on the nail, and the nail isn't that long. And I'm just gonna roll it out and maybe make a little worm almost.
Just a little floaty. Oh, that's so cute. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Let's place it right there. And of course, I got some blue. How did that happen? We'll mush it down just a little bit. Other than the fact there's blue on the inside, I tried to cover it up off camera, but it didn't work. But I think it looks cute. It'll look more like a floaty once we put the top coat, but I'm gonna go ahead and cure to make it hard to harden it. It still looks like a Fruit Loop. I'm actually pretty surprised with the way these turned out. I think if the shape was better, these would be so cute and bomb. And then do not forget the little floaty on the thumb, which is Chef's Kiss. I love the little floaty. Look at it. After I finished editing the video, I noticed that I didn't actually follow the way that they did it in the video. I did in the beginning, but it didn't work for me. I tried it so many different times. So I ended up doing it this way. And if you remember the bubble trend, this is how they did the bubble trend. So it's the same exact way. I will be doing this over sooner than later. Thank you to everyone that watched this far. And I want to give a big thank you to my lady Susie for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check out the drill that I unboxed today and the other drill that I also mentioned in the description down below. A big shout out to these 3 people who are the first 3 people to comment on my last video. Thank you guys so much for having your post notifications turned on. And if you would like a shout out just like these 3 people here, all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to my channel and make sure you have your post notifications turned on. That way you're notified each and every time I post. And I will see you guys in my next video for next week.